Hello and welcome back. I have been very busy lately and I have decided to, on top of having ADHD and doing everything else, that I am going to redo my backyard. This is part of the kids' playground. The slide was like falling apart and the monkey bars were just, well, they were also falling apart. And I thought, I wonder if I could turn this into a little fenced-in garden. So this is a temporary fence that I did put up with some cattle panel-ish type stuff and then some beams to keep the chickens and the dog out. I have been removing all of the grass and the weeds, and I'm going to do like I said, a natural garden. So I am repurposing logs and just trying to keep it real. So we have our own like compost bedding that I use, like I said, from chicken waste, leftover like weeds, vegetation from the following year. And I'm just going to kind of do that. So this literally this took longer than most, like digging up most of the ground out here. Totally crazy sauce. And as you can see, my chickens are running around like crazy. They're like, why have you blocked us out, mother? We cannot get there. Just kidding, but not really. And yeah, so I don't know if you can see. If you don't have chickens in your backyard, please expect lots of this. They are eating all kinds of bugs. Anyways, back to digging this out by myself. Yes, afterwards, my back was completely, feel like it was broken. It was so sore from constantly digging up all of the grass and moving it over because of my fault. I had left a slip and slide out and all the grass died underneath it. So I figured I would repurpose this grass that was over here and put it into, repurpose it. Oh my gosh, and that's right, I forgot. This is another thing we have to watch out for the dangers of. This is an osprey and it was not alone. It was like, oh, chickens. Yes, I want to eat chickens. I love chicken. Everything loves chickens, in case you did not know.
I lost them.
I was like, oh, where did I go? Anywho, chickens are everything.
They're looking at the chickens.
And ospreys are endangered. I would never hurt them or anything like that. But anyways, after the osprey left, I continued by using repurposed logs from trees that had to be cut down because they were getting too close to power lines. So I decided to save those. Also, we were like, oh, we could burn these too. They're always cherry trees. But I just kind of leveled it up because I have decided that I want to do the tomatoes here instead of in containers, just because it was too hard with the containers and the chickens, that I really wanted them in the ground. And I was really wanting to try the Florida weave. So I heard, if you do not know what the Florida weave is, you put like 3 plants and you have a stake on either side and then you like weave. I'm using butcher's twine in and out of the tomato plants, right to the left and then to the right and to the left. Anyways, as they get taller, and then you tie it to these stakes and it helps support them without having to use constant stakes. It could fall over because of the wind and whatnot. So that's what I was doing. So anyways, here, as you see me like loading from the compost over there, and the compost back there, I do not throw food in it or anything like that. That is strictly just like chicken, like their floor bedding that you guys see me in, like my cleaning out of the chicken coop. Yeah, so that's that. And then I do throw like broccoli and stuff like that, like from my plants mixed in there. And then of course it's rain, and then of course the chickens like to go in there and they like to scratch around, which then naturally turns it. So it was actually really, really good. And then I did add some of my, just a little bit of topsoil. As you can see, I did not add a lot, just a little bit. And my dog is barking in the background. I don't know if you all can hear it. I just don't ever get a chance. She's going, she's doing her job. She barked and chased off that osprey earlier, which was fabulous. Anyways, I also have some summer squash going that way that are going to intertwine with the Florida weave going on, as well as I put in through seed a lot of purple basil and some garlic and stuff like that in there as well to help prevent bugs from going on them. which, yeah, I kind of was like, okay, well, let's see. You know, I just kind of use this as a test spot. And I was like, if it doesn't work, whatever, right? It's not that big of a deal. We're probably going to turn this into like a basketball court or something anyways. So I figured I would give it a shot and see how well I do doing this. And, well, you know, I think it looked really great. And by the time I realized it, the sun was already setting. It had gotten to be like, oh gosh, I don't know, it was like 8:30. And I was like, there is no way already. Anywho, this is what it looked like when I finished. So potatoes, cucumbers, you know, some daffodils and some other little flowers. I just put those flowers in there temporarily until my sweet potatoes started growing on that side. And then I also added I don't know. Anywho, I was showing you the monkey bar thingy because I'm going to adding more trellis. I'm going to try to have more cattle panel up on the sides because I am going to have my butternut squash going up that. I actually have my butternut squash already growing in a different container that I'm going to set down in front of it. I did that on my teepee house that I built. Sorry, the boys just scared me half to death in the background there playing in the pool. Anywho, yes, so sun is setting. Did not give it justice. I don't know why the cameras can't. Anywho, the summer squash will be going up after, because I said I put it in a container and I'm going to put it going up over the monkey bars there. We are also working on that playground itself. So, yeah. But look how pretty that is. It's super, super pretty. I like it. I have no neighbors. And yeah. This is it. This is the prettiness of backyard. And yeah, see, that's what's left. And as you can see, that is like black dirt, which is that gold dirt, because that's how good that compost is broken down into this really fine, great soil. I was hoping to catch some of the fireflies, but they just weren't picking up. Here is a quick update. I have my scissors right there because Get ready, because I'm doing the Florida weave throughout the tomatoes. Did y'all see this? And that is my potato cage on top of the potatoes. Yeah, these are growing. It's only been about a month since I planted everything. See how good that grows with chicken fertilizer? I just put in some wood shavings in the bottom to walk on to help prevent weeds, which is working really, really well. But there we go. It's doing great. And then we have that is rhubarb underneath, and then sweet potatoes underneath. Tomato, 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 tomato. This project is practically done. I just need to get the butternut squash to go up over the top, which it is starting to grow, but it hasn't vined yet. So, thanks for watching, and see you on part 2 of this. We're cutting out this deck and making it a platform for the kids to hang out on. So we're just basically lowering it and making a new floor-based. And these are temporary posts. Stay tuned for the backyard makeover. So we've got plants are growing. Grapes are growing, blackberries are growing. Kids are playing in pool. Like, subscribe, and please follow and turn on those notifications to stay tuned. Later.